Hey Africa, we have been a long time no see.
Hi Zuar, nice to see you again. So what's up?
I'm just run into some problems with my research, and I heard that you have investigated that file, so I might need a little help from you.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to ask?
And it's about experimental theatre in Malaysia.
Oh, I see. Before that, can I know how much you learn about experimental theatre?
Okay, so experimental theatres refer to a theatrical practice that breaks away from traditional or mainstream conventions and seeks to explore new possibilities in terms of concept, form, and structure, staging style, performance styles, visual effect, and sound effect. It is characterized by a spirit of innovations, risk-taking, and the pursuit of artistic explosions.
Wow, Zuar, you came prepared.
Of course.
Okay. Actually, experimental theatre emerged as a distinct artistic movement in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. So experimental theatre began to gain recognition in Malaysia during the late 1980s and early 1990s. So this period marked a significant shift in the country's cultural landscape, with artists and theatre practitioners exploring new forms of expression and pushing boundaries in performance arts. So during the 1990s, experimental theatre gained momentum with several theatre groups and individual artists emerging and contributing to the scenes. So the work of directors like Joko Katas, Fahmi Fadil, and Lamron, among others, pushes the boundaries of traditional theatre by incorporating multimedia elements, physical theatre, improvisation, and exploring social and political themes. So have you seen experimental theatre performance before?
Yeah, I know a play guide, and it's directed by Parshali Faisali. Guide tells the story of Kaima, who welcomed the return of her two children, Aisha and Zabraham, back home after the COVID-19 pandemic, succeeds his children and son-in-laws. Suriman and Tengku Manya have an agenda to manage his value heritage for their own benefits, including his son-in-law. But Kaima, tired to defend her husband's legacies and legacy from being misused and perverted by those who did not fully understand the progressive ideas that were bought. Anyway, behind the ideas and tricks of the sons and son-in-laws, there is a secret that Kaima's.
Yeah, except for Parshali Fazli, Pearls for the Peking is also an experimental theatre in Malaysia. So Pearls for the Peking is a collection of vignettes and that explores the life and experience of various individuals living in Malaysia, particularly in the city of Georgetown. So the script touches upon the themes of poverty, family dynamic, dreams, and the struggles faced by the marginalized individuals. So throughout the script, the characters reflect on their aspirations, struggles, and the societal pressure they face. So the stories explore themes of social inequality, the pursuit of dreams, and the impact of one. Seems like you already studied through Guide. Can I know more about this script about?
Okay, that explores the theme of marginalized voice, power dynamics, social discourse, and the struggle of recognition. It deals into unseen and unheard aspects of society, particularly focusing on the experience of Kain. A widow whose voice and truth are suppressed. This play features a fragmented structure with multiple overlapping dialogues and scenes happening simultaneously. The stage is divided into living rooms, dining room, and kitchen, and it allowing the character to interact with different spaces. This non-linear structure and fragmented narrative contribute to the experimental nature of the play.
While the concept of Pearls for Peking involves presenting fragmented narrative and interconnected stories that highlight the diverse experience of individuals in Malaysia. So it aims to challenge traditional storytelling convention and dive into social issues, personal struggles, and the human condition. So this play employs a non-linear structure with vignettes or episodic scenes that jump between different characters and timelines. So this fragmented structure can create a scene of collage or mosaic, allowing the audience to piece together the larger picture.
But the highlights of guides are overlapping dialogues and intense emotion dynamics. The play utilizes overlapping dialogue as a key stylistic element. Multiple characters engage in simultaneous conversations, intensifying the chaos and adding to the sense of confusion and tensions. This technical challenge the traditional linear narrative structure and requires the audience to actively listen and observe to make sense of the fragmented exchange.
Of course, staging style is also important in an experimental theatre. The staging style for Pure for the Peking is minimalist or abstract, focusing on symbolic or suggestive element rather than realistic set. And experimentation with various stage configurations such as truss, traverse, or promenade could be employed to engage the audience and create an immersive experience. So the use of unconventional materials, found object, or multimedia elements may also be incorporated to enhance the visual and thematic effect. And the visual effect may include choreographed movement, dance sequences, or unconventional physical interaction between actors. And this element can communicate emotion, relationship, or concept in a visually engaging manner.
What I found for the stage of Gap is in the center surrounded by the audience, and Gap is divided in 3 spaces, which are the space focused for an elegant residence, in the middle of which is a dining room with a round table and modern kitchens. And these 3 spaces are connected and visible to all audience, and there will be an audience that is more exposed to the kitchen space when staging, and the rest may be closer to the living rooms. And this is very important to understand since there will be a sense all actors perform simultaneously in space. And in these 3 spaces, there are a chef with a stack book, and this book is put on the focal that audience will see each scene. An organized book can give color advantage on stage. The whole background and the stuff on the stage are white, which give an advantage to the books that are placed to stand out.
A part of this, we also could investigate the visual and sound effect of both Pearl for the Peking involve the use of symbolic object, stylized movements, or abstract projection, simple or unconventional set design, limited props, and minimal use of stage element can create a visually striking and to provoking atmosphere. So the focus is often on the actors and their physical presence, allowing the audience to interpret the visual in their own way. It may involve a combination of live sound effect, recorded music, ambient sound, or even non-traditional instruments. So the sound space could enhance the storytelling, create transition between scenes, or contribute to the overall sensory experience of the audience.
And that is a fragmental stage design which is enhance the visual dynamics and create multi-dimensional environment emphasizing the chaotic nature of the family interactions. And each rooms on the stage symbolize a different aspect of the character's life and serve as a symbolic space. The living room may symbolize family dynamics. The dining rooms, societal expectations and political, religious, and dynamics. And the kitchen's hidden truth and secret. Specific lighting effects are not mentioned in the review, so the play explorations of intense dialogues and emotions moments centers. The lighting may be used creatively to highlight specific characters or scenes or to create a dramatic contrast between different spaces on stage. For the sound effects and music are crucial in creating atmosphere, evoking emotions, and enhance the overall experience in experimental theatre. And in Guide, sound effect includes ambient sounds, manipulated audience recordings, and the use of live or recorded music. The sound design could reflect the overlappings and intensifying dialogues, and creating the cacophonies that immerse the audience in the experience.
And now, I'm sure you already gained the idea of experimental theatre. And I also want to thank you to spend your time for this awesome conversation and also learn a lot from you.
I really appreciate your help, Pika. I hope we can hang out after this.
Afika!
Yeah. Okay, bye Zu'al. Bye.
Bye.